Dozens of artists will be displaying their work during the second annual Talmadge Art Show in Encinitas. Here to tell us all about it is the producer of the show, the one who started it all, Sharon. Good morning to you.
Good morning, David.
Now, we call it the second annual, but
yes.
Talmadge has been around for how long? A couple decades?
The Talmadge Art Show started 18 years ago in my house in Talmadge with 4 artists inside the house.
Right.
It grew to the outside on the deck to about 20 artists, and as soon as that was overflowing, we went to Hillcrest.
Right.
So we have one show in Hillcrest in May, and then also a show in Hillcrest in November. Then in August last year, we decided to go up to North County because a lot of our artists are from North County. We found that a lot of our clients are from North County.
Yeah.
So we moved to North County and found a great location at the Encinitas Library, the new community room there overlooking the ocean.
We were joking that you're a glutton for punishment. You keep expanding this thing more and more.
I do keep expanding. And next year, for the first time in February, on Valentine's Day, February 14th, we're going to have a new show in Palm Springs.
Wow, and I even heard Orange County possibly in the future?
Yes, in the future it could be Orange County. We found that there are great artists. We have artists from Tucson who come in, from Phoenix, from Temecula, from Los Angeles now.
Yeah. Why has this thing taken off so big? I mean, it's 18 years and going strong.
I think that people love handmade items. All of the items that you see on the table that I'm wearing are one of a kind. And that means that you can have something that's very special to your liking. Plus, what's really important at all of the shows is that the artist is there. So you have a chance to talk to the artist and find out why they made the piece, how they made the piece. And I think that's a big part of it, because people really like to see something that's unique to the artist and unique to them as well.
And when you get home, then you can tell others about the piece.
Yes.
So that's great. Let's start on this end, right down here at the end. It's clothing, first off.
Yes, we have a lot of clothing artists. The piece that you're seeing here is by Barbara DeYoung. She's from Los Angeles. She does some really wonderful things with hand-knit sweaters. And as you can see, she puts a zipper on the front, but she also has a zipper
on the back.
I'm also wearing a piece by Marsha Bloom, which is a wonderful skirt, and it's kind of a surprise underneath as I lift my skirt up just a tiny bit. She often
it's a family show, okay?
She is, okay. That's as far as it goes, not to my knee, David. So she puts wonderful fabrics also underneath. These are very unique. They're all one of a kind. You will not find two the same at all.
That's great. Okay, what's this?
Paula Collins, who is from North County, also does some wonderful ceramic work. She throws her own clay, fires it, and then goes back and hand paints all of the pieces. And as you can see, this is sort of a botanical piece with birds. It's absolutely gorgeous. And she has a number of different styles at the show. And down here on the bottom, again, as we go towards into more fabric, Erica Batchelder, who is from Laguna, also does these wonderful sort of floral pins with French material and puts them together. I have one also that I'm wearing. She does silk scarves as well.
All right, and here, jewelry?
The jewelry is Judith Moore, takes wonderful materials. She makes her own beads. This is what she calls her Aussie Outback Mystery. She names all of her pieces. They are just fabulous. And by the way, we probably have the biggest group of jewelers who do the most unique jewelry by making their own beads, their own silver wire, their own clay beads, own glass beads as well.
Something for everybody.
Something for everybody.
Right? Yeah.
And then for purses, we have quite an assortment. Marion Clark Burdine takes leather material and then she paints it.
And this is leather then?
This is leather, and she puts her own clasps on it, as you can see here. But then we also have several other pieces. We've got one again by Marsha Bloom, who takes very old advertising and makes it into cloth and puts those together, and Sue Bakley, who then takes materials like Japanese kimonos and cuts them up and makes them into wonderful bags and also adds beads to those. So again, something small, something large, something for everybody.
And something original.
Something original, exactly. As we move a little bit further over here, this is Robin Steen. And Robin Steen is from Temecula and does these wonderful pine needle baskets. This is quite an art form. It's kind of looking at something that's incredibly organic, and she takes pine needles that she picks up and dries and then puts them together and weaves them.
Pine needles.
Those are all pine needles.
Cool.
And then she weaves in the yarn, the fabric, and also the beads. This comes in many styles. It could be a functional piece. It could truly be a wonderful decorative piece.
Okay, what's the tree back here?
This is very interesting. This is a new artist to our show, Kelly Zylstra. Kelly does these wonderful botanical pieces. We've not had somebody in the show before who does plants. But to find someone who is so incredibly artistic and looking at something that is organic and truly botanical And these are things that don't need a lot of water.
I was going to say, it is living, though. It's
It is
living.
absolutely living.
I could even keep it alive.
Yes, you could.
Like. Okay.
I think
All
you
right.
could.
Great.
With ferns and various mosses. And then she puts, as you can see, she actually puts pearls inside the pieces here.
That's pretty.
And there'll be an assortment. At the end, at the very end, is Jill Mollenhauer's, what she calls her company, Garden Angels. She searches all around the county for wonderful pieces, cups and saucers and teapots. And these are things that can go in the garden.
Yeah.
And so she has a very whimsical style and a wonderful way of presenting art. So we have things that can go outside, that can go inside,
All right,
that you can wear.
The second annual Talmadge Art Show in Encinitas. When is it?
It's going to be next Saturday at the Encinitas Library in the community room from 10 to 4.
Okay.
And if someone has questions, they can always go to our website, which is talmadgeartshow.com.
Admission to get in?
No, it's free.
It is a free.
It's free, and there's free parking at the library. And so we hope that everyone will come out and see something. There's something for everyone from $5 up.
All right, Sharon Gorovitz, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Visiting with us once again.
Thank you.
All right.